My name is Amit Ganish. I live in Or Yehuda. It's a small city next to Tel Aviv. I'm 24 years old. I study law. I just finished my second year. I study in Bar Ilan University, if you know. I have one little brother. His name is Guy. You can see this picture. He was injured in Gaza before a few months, but now he's okay, and he recovered and returned to the army again. I have one big sister. Her name is Yarden. This is my best friend. You can see Zohar. She was one of my soldiers. I was officer in the army, and she was one of my soldiers, and now we are best friends. And in the middle, you can see me and my boyfriend. His name is Zirad. We are together 2 years, and when I come back home, we'll move to live together. So my story of the Nova Festival and the October 7th begins, I think, 1 month before the October 7th. Me and Zohar bought tickets to the festival, and it's supposed to be the biggest festival that will be in Israel. So we were very excited to go, and we just thought it's gonna be fun. And on October 6th, I was in Kiddush with my family. It was Friday night, and we sat together, all the family around the table, and ate. But I felt something wrong. I don't know what, I don't know why, but I had bad feelings that this festival will not be fun. So I told my mom, Mom, I think that I don't want to go because I think that, I don't know if I love these festivals, and I just have bad feelings, little intuition. So I decided to go. My mom told me, Amit, you will start the second year in 1 week, just go, enjoy with your friends. You deserve it. Maybe this will be the last festival in all this year. It's gonna be hard. So go, enjoy. And I decided to go, and I drove to Zohar's house. She lived in the south, and we drove together to the Nova Festival. The festival was really close to Gaza's border, less than 1 kilometer from the border, but this is my country, so I didn't worry because I was there in the army, and also my friend Zohar lived there, so this is my country. I felt safe. So we arrived to the party. We arrived to the party, and we saw Matan. Matan was Zohar's boyfriend. He worked there, he did all the sound, he had company, and he did all the sound in the festival and the electricity. So we worked really hard, and we saw him, we were very excited to see him, hug and kisses, and it was like the environment of festival and a lot of happy people. It was amazing. I just got into the festival, saw all these happy people, and my feelings just, it's gonna be a great festival. Amit, you will enjoy. And we danced and we party all night. We drank little, some alcohol. Yeah, it was fun until 6:30 in the morning. We looked to the sky. We saw rockets from Gaza towards us. The music stopped. The festival is over, and I felt that was my feelings. Okay, now it's gonna end. I felt that something will be here, and that's over. Like, I saw rockets. I didn't get into panic. That's something that in Israel we used to rockets from Gaza, unfortunately. And also Zohar lives in the south, so she really used to it. We were okay. Don't get into panic. It's gonna be fine. And in this point, people just took their cars and drove home. This is another pictures. You can see the rockets from Gaza. And this is me and Zohar, and this is me and my friends before they drove home. Me and Zohar stayed in the area of the festival because we wanted to help Matan with his equipment. Because now the festival is over and all his workers was like afraid from the rockets, so they drove away. Me and Zohar didn't afraid at all. We stayed there. We helped him until I think 8 in the morning. I felt that I'm tired. I need to sleep. I danced all night and I helped Matan. I need to sleep before we drive home. And I told Zohar, I think we should sleep. So we took chairs. We took 2 chairs. We went to the main stage. You can see that there was 2 stages. I don't know if you saw what happened on the main stage. We took 2 chairs to the main stage near this stage, and I just like closed my eyes, wanted to get some sleep. And as I closed my eyes, I heard one girl shouted, "Run, run, terrorists!" I opened my eyes and I see a lot of terrorists ran towards us into the festival and started to shoot on automatic. I immediately understood what's going on, just turned to the other side and started to run really fast in the forest. You can see the festival was in the middle of a forest. I ran to the other side, to the main road side, and Zohar and Matan ran after me, hand by hand. We ran, I think, in the forest, I think 300 meters, until I heard someone in his car shouted, "Run, run to my car. I will take you from this to the road." And I ran and got into the car. Zohar got into the car also, and we were 9 people in little car. Matan was a big man. He was 36, so there wasn't enough room. We were like really close to each other, and he stayed there. I told Zohar, "Zohar, I will be fine. Don't worry, I love you." And this is the last time that we saw him. He was murdered in the Nova. And the driver just went from the forest. We got into the road, into 3-2 road. I was always like, I will be alive. I need to be focused because I will survive this. And when we got to the road, the man that sat next to the driver told him, I see a terrorist. I see terrorists on the left, so took the right side. And the driver took the right side, and we see big white cars with a lot of terrorists shooting towards us. So we had to go to the left, turn to the left, and we also see big white car with terrorists, and one bullet went near my neck and another under my legs, but don't hurt me. We were tracked with terrorists like from the right, from the left, and from behind the forest. I opened the car's door, just like this, did a round, and ran into orchard. As I ran in zigzag, so the bullets, they continued to shoot, so the bullets like, don't hurt me. I ran about 1 kilometer in the orchard until I jumped into a bush. After a few minutes, I saw Zohar, she jumped after me, and we hid under this bush. In the first few minutes, I just kept hearing them shooting. So I understood that, okay, this is the end, Amit. You will not survive this. I text to my mom, Mom, I love you the most, like to say goodbye. And I text also to my boyfriend, Irad, I love you, thank you. I love you the most. And I wanted to write a note in my phone that after I will die, people who will see this note, they will know about me, that thanks to the world. And as I came to write this note, I saw that I don't have enough battery, and I need to keep this battery, that people will rescue us. And I thought to myself, Amit, you are now 23 years old. On this Saturday, you will not die. The terrorists will not find you. You will fight. You will do what you need to do, but you will survive. And I didn't have gun, so I just, what can I do? So just pray. I said a lot of Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad, a lot of times, and I promised to God a lot of things. And we hid under this bush 9 hours without food, without water. After we danced all night, and we were very thirsty and very hungry, but I don't care, because I will eat under this bush a week, but the terrorists will not find me, no matter what. I will survive for my family, for my boyfriend. That's the decision that I took. If we had to be in silence, because the terrorists surrounding us, we heard them shooting. We were little tiny with hands on our head. We also like don't do noise, so the pee we did on ourselves. But I will survive. the battery, at some point, the battery just died. It's okay. It's okay. We heard the terrorists murdered. We heard them kidnapped. We heard them happy that they did it. They shouted, Yalla Yalla, Allahu Akbar. We heard all this shouting. But we didn't make some noise, nothing. Just in silence, 9 hours. This is the bush. I sent pictures to my friend, to my family, come to find us. This is me and Zohar after I think 4 hours under this bush. I sent it to my boyfriend, look, I'm fine. Don't worry, I will survive. And this, before the terrorists came, few minutes, I sent it to my family. Like, I looked to the sky and I saw all the rockets. This is not something that usually happened. Like, they're sending rockets, but not in this amount. It was something different. So as I said, we were 9 hours in this bush. We sending locations to police, to family, but we were surrounding terrorists, so no one could take us from there. And the police also was murdered in the area, and a lot of soldiers. And after 9 hours, we heard, me and Zohar, someone with little Arabic accent shouted in Hebrew, "Is there anyone here alive?" I felt like, okay, this is the end. He will gonna be find us. Thank you. And I told Zohar, there is still a terrorist here. And he shouted again in his Arabic accent, in Hebrew, "Is there anyone here alive?" This is the end. Like, okay. And Zohar was desperate to just go from this bush. A lot of hours without food, without water. We were tired. We heard all the terrible things that we heard. So she wanted to believe that this is good person. So she stood up and she shouted, "We are here. We are here." And the man just came, but fortunately, he was a good man. His name is Rami. He rescued and saved 750 people from the Nova Festival. He's a good man that lives in Patish, in Kibbutz Patish. He knows the area very good, so just took his car without any gun, took his car and rescued and saved lives of people that from the Nova Festival. So he gave me his hand and he told me, "You are fine, don't worry." We weren't fine. There were in the area still terrorists, but he told me, "You are fine, come." And he told me, outside from the orchard, there are news, Israeli news. They will film you. Do you care? I don't care. Like, just let me go out. And this is the first time that my family saw that I'm alive. I didn't have battery. My father is the one with the kippah. he didn't believe that I survived this. This is me. He recognized Zohar also. So we were fine. And Rami took us to Patish. And then Zohar's father took us to Zohar's house in the south, because I couldn't drive home, or the south was full of terrorists. On the next day, I drove home, and this is the first time after the Nova Festival that I see my sister. No one believed that a lot of hours I will survive this. After 1 month, I met Rami, the man that rescued me. You can see him. He told me here, I'm your father, like all my kids, I'm your father. And you can see that in this picture that we look the same. We look like, he looks like my father, but no. After 1 week, from the October 7th, it was week that full of funerals, Matan's funeral, and also one of my friends' funeral. I will talk about that. I decided that, okay, I need to go to the military. My commander in the army called me when I was in the bush. And I didn't understand what's going on outside, so I told him, I can't talk right now, I will talk to you later. And then they realized that I stuck in the Nova Festival, so after 1 week, I realized that I need to do something and I need to go to the military. So I went to the military from then until now. In the middle, you can see me and my boyfriend after a few weeks from the October 7th. This is the first time that he saw me because he is a soldier, a combat soldier. And this is me and him. And on the left, on the right, you can see me and my commander in the military. We are close to finish. I just want to tell you about Doreen Atias. She's one of my friends. We learned together in school, and we traveled together in the trip after army, you know, all the Israelis go to South America. We traveled together. She worked at the Nova Festival because she wanted to save money for her brother's wedding. A few weeks later, it's supposed to be his wedding. She was murdered. She was in the car with Eden Yerushalmi, the one that kidnapped and before a few weeks was murdered. I miss her. I love her, and it's important for me to speak about her because she is my friend. I miss her. I love her. I want to say that I'm here first because I am the voice of about 500 people from the Nova Festival that was murdered, that kidnapped from the festival. They can't tell their stories, so I'm here to tell you my story, this story of luck, of God's help. And I'm here also to give hope, because I believe that we will win. And I hope that I do the right things in the military. And also I'm speaking here, it's important for me, it's very important for me. And I know that a lot of people here deny the October 7th and can deny the things that were there, but now you met someone that really was at the Nova Festival, that heard all the terrible things that were there, and in luck, I'm here. So we will win. And Am Israel Chai, thank you for coming and thank you for listening.